Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be going over 5 tips that I've learned in my first week of 3D printing with this baby right here, the P1S from Bamboo Labs. Let's get right into it. First one, just focus on PLA. Don't try to buy other types of exotic filaments. I know you want to try carbon fiber, everybody does. It sounds cool, but really just stick to PLA. I made the mistakes of getting TPU, which is more of a rubbery material. And after I got it, I realized, well, it doesn't work with the AMS. So you have to put it on the back of the machine, which led to a lot more hassle of having to manually feed it through, load it into machine, unload it again. I didn't really have necessarily problems with the prints. I just had problems that I couldn't really just keep printing like I was used to with PLA. So I would say for the time being, stick to PLA, and then as you get more comfortable and experienced and you don't mind dealing with hassle, get other types of materials. Number 2, don't get too many things for the printer, including filament. I've made that mistake myself. I probably have about 10 spools of filament at this point, and I don't necessarily have a dry box where I can put them in. So I don't know how long they're gonna last. I'm gonna have to look into that. So that's another cost for me. Again, I don't think in the beginning you necessarily need that many spools of filament. Probably 3, 4, 5 at the max, until you know that you need some more exotic colors. And I say that, I have pink over here. Primarily got this for my little girl. I know she likes pink, but I'm not sure if I'm going to use a whole spool of filament just for pink things. I don't know. We'll see how long it lasts. I'm going to have to figure out a storage solution at this point. That brings us to number 3. Find a quiet place for the printer. The printer, this specific model is relatively quiet, however, it does make noise. If I was going to place this in an office and work next to it, I would be uncomfortable. I wouldn't be able to print all day. That means I'm not printing. If I was going to place this into a living room, I wouldn't be able to watch TV, which means I'm not printing. If I was going to put it in a bedroom, I wouldn't be able to print during the night because I wouldn't be able to sleep, so I'm not printing. Do you see the common denominator here? It is loud enough where it will bother you. So I would recommend finding a place in the house that nobody is around where you can print at constant times through the night with no issues of bothering anybody in the house. Specifically for me, I'm putting it in the garage right now. We'll see how the humidity holds up out here during summertime, but yeah, that's the place for it right now. And I haven't had any complaints for anybody in the household. All right, number 4. This one might be a little boring and not sexy as you want to say it. Read the manual. The manual is very thorough. It does explain a lot about the printer. Go on the Bamboo Labs wiki in case you have a Bamboo Lab printer. It's going to have every single one listed on there, and it's going to go through all of their settings and with pictures, there's videos. It's very useful. The actual website is wiki.bamboolab.com. I highly recommend it. I went through there for about 20 or 30 minutes with this printer, and it really helped me out a lot more than some of the videos that I watched before I got it. And then the last, and I think the most important one, in my opinion, and I'm sure you're going to see this numerous times online everywhere, be close to the printer for the first few layers. So by that I mean, when you're starting to print, be available for 5 to 10 minutes. However many minutes it takes for the first layer or two to adhere to the actual build plate. Most issues that you're going to have when it comes to printing is your actual prints not adhering to the build plate. The issues that I've had have been that, and that's really it. The one major issue that I had is one of my prints didn't adhere to the bed while I was away, and using the Bamboo Handy app to send a print over, I got an notification about an hour later that the print had failed. I didn't know what happened. I come in and I realized that It didn't stick to the plate, which led to a giant mess for me to clean up. Luckily, nothing broke. I just needed to clean for about half an hour to an hour, so nothing crazy. But again, all the other failures that I've had, I prevented rather quickly because I was at home. I started to print. 5 to 10 minutes into it, I noticed something is going wrong. I stopped the print, I canceled the print, I clean out the bed, I clean out the build plate correctly and put it back in and restart the print. It works. So that is the number one recommendation. Be available for your first few layers. If you have any recommendations, any quick tips for me, please leave a comment below. I'd love to read y'all's tips. If you like this video, please subscribe. I appreciate it. Take care of yourself and take care of your families. Thank you, everyone.